Good morning, everyone. Whew. I am struggling to open my eyes currently. I'm still in sleepy sleep mode, but we are here at the port of Penghu, just taking in the morning breeze, listening to the waves lap up against the dock. It's a nice place to start the day for sure. It was raining earlier, but now Penghu is cleared up, so we're gonna do some exploring around, go to the old military town, ancient wall, and check out the old street, but during the day this time. We found the ancient wall of Penghu. This area used to be the military capital of Penghu. When Japanese came and took over the island, they actually tore down most of the walls, but they left here. This is like the remaining area. I think we're in a fort with a bunch of abandoned buildings, and Clark has found something pretty cool.
张雨生纪念馆, one of the most talented singer in Taiwan.
Wow.
张雨生. We're heading there.
Here at Duxingshi Village, which is the oldest military housing in all of Taiwan. You can walk through the village. The abandoned sort of military housing's been upkept, and also is home to a very famous Taiwanese singer, which we're gonna go see where they live now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sing one song from 张雨生.
So this tree is over 100 years old. It's a grandpa tree. This area used to be part of the military village, but they've turned it into a hotel. This was the area where the high-ranking officers stayed, so now they've changed that to a hotel where people can stay, and the place that we just walked through was more for the lower-ranked army men would live. So it's quite interesting. The higher ranked area is now a hotel, and the lower rank you can still go in for free.
You want some coffee? Oh, sorry.
This fortress was built in the Qing dynasty, and then later when the Japanese came in and took over Penghu, they reinforced it. But yeah, originally this was built in the Qing dynasty. It means it's a couple of 100 years old. Really cool. This is the same species of plant that makes tequila, and the reason why this plant's grown and the cactus is for defense. So these plants are helping the base. After our lovely morning walk around the old walls and forts of Penghu, we headed back into Magong City to continue exploring. But then Mother Nature had another idea. We're ambushed by the rain. We're not gonna make it. Oh gosh, it's getting really heavy. It's getting much heavier. Oh, out of nowhere, it just attacked us.
I hate traveling with you, George.
I bring the Irish weather. This is the magnificent temple of Mazu, and has claims to being the oldest in Taiwan, being built in the 15th century. So this is the old street, which is the same street that I visited last night. Total different contrast to how it was last night. Last night, super peaceful, no one here at all. But today, a lot more busy, a lot more tourists. But it's really cool to see day and night I'll show you guys a bit of the contrast now between the very beautiful, very beautiful. Rain is still raining, but blah, blah, blah. So we're just heading on the way to lunch now. On the way though, we stopped off at an old Chinese medicine store that also sells these Chinese herbal sort of tofu and tea eggs. So tastes really good. Tastes like a bit like herbal tea, but tastier. We just took a bit of a drive down to another area of Penghu, and apparently this is Instagrammer paradise. There's a pier that's really beautiful for photography. I can definitely see there's a lot of different Instagram photographers coming here. We're gonna see what's up with this pier. Why is it called the Road to Paradise? Let's see what paradise is. It's probably not coughing. We are currently on the road to paradise. It's pretty busy for a road to paradise, but it's nice. I imagine if there weren't so many people, it'd be really beautiful to take photos. Actually, I just love like the water and the surrounding area. The pier is beautiful, but just very crowded. But I like the area surrounding it. It's good for photography. Continuing our adventure, we crossed the Penghu Great Bridge. Built in 1970, it was the first deep water bridge in Asia. This lighthouse in 1902, when this was international waters, was actually ran and kept by a British guy. Beautiful view of the horizon right now. We have just been driving around this other island of Penghu. It has been super beautiful. The clouds have been giving some crazy colors. So we stopped off at some viewpoints, lighthouse. Behind me is a beautiful horizon, but we're actually gonna go see this rock formation. So let's have a look at this rock place. I'm sure it will rock.